sought after, you know, ranty, lefty poetry, but I thought I'd better learn about proper poetry. So last year I read a biography of Philip Larkin, because he's a proper poet. Turns out he was a kind of a, you know, right-wing, Tory, boring git, really, yeah. Anyway, there you go, it's all part of your self-education about poetry. Anyway, there's a bit in this book where it's when he's at Oxford University in the 1940s, and you had to be really posh to be at Oxford University in the 1940s, not like now. And it describes a bloke he made friends with there, and one of the things it describes him as is the author of several unpublished books, an author of several unpublished books, which struck me as quite a poetic phrase. But I also kind of started to think about the politics behind it, because if you're that rich and privileged that you're an Oxford undergraduate in the 1940s, right, and you're the author of several unpublished books, it's probably because your books are crap. But for everyone in that situation, there's thousands upon thousands of working class women and men who are the authors of several unpublished books, not because their books are crap, but because they don't have access to the privilege and the resources to get those books published. Maybe life gets in the way of them even writing them in the first place. Ditto unexhibited painters, unrecorded musicians, etc. Which is a long and waffly way of introducing a poem that particular line inspired me to write, which is called Unpublished Author. A traveller to worlds of unvisited places, a winner of numerous unstarted races, a painter of touch-ups that could have been pictures, designer of unproduced fittings and fixtures, inventor of gadgets that never made patent, finds skills unfulfilled and fierce passion still latent, a cordon bleu chef feeds her kids what she cooks, an author of several unpublished books, a soul-drenched soprano who sings in the shower, an artist who hires out her craft by the hour, a teller of stories, a co-educator, a thinker, philosopher, poet, creator, composer of lullabies heard just at home. Her life may stand still, but her mind likes to roam, a scrawler of lines stuffed in crannies and nooks, an author of several unpublished books. A washer of dishes, a wiper of arses, a lister of wishes, a dropout from classes where muse could have struck. She was clearing up muck or out earning a buck, or so tired she got stuck. A riser at dawn, she's a clock in and outer, she's patched up and worn, she's a serial self-doubter. The sleazeball at work says she's losing her looks, an author of several unpublished books. She'd dance in the dusk, but her neighbour's abusive. Containerised living is hardly conducive. She'd love to be noticed, but breaks are elusive. The one time she tried, the reply was conclusive. A writer of plot lines, deviser of hooks, an author of several unpublished books. A worker of overtime, Christmas is nearing, toiling in noise, getting harder of hearing, watch time grinding onwards, her dreams disappearing, her subconscious critic is constantly jeering. She's one of those stars whom our world overlooks, an author of several unpublished books.